Hello and welcome to Factorio. We're starting off just where we ended things when we are wanting to build our copper cable factory up here, and we have to find a nice name. The Cable Town. Not a nice name, but there you go. And we also will throw this train a bit of fuel. We'll have to find a way to actually fuel it up in a reliable way. That's okay. So you will go to Cable Town, wait for full cargo, and then you will go to the Science Lab cable delivery, where you will empty your cargo. That's the plan. That's the plan. And we are still producing stuff. And we're also still kind of looking around to see if we see any monsters. Science has stopped for a second. I think that's fine. I think we still have like so much to do, so let's let the science be stopped for a second. And let's not rush overly on things. Right, so let's start out with our miners. So then let's do that. I mean, the ideal layout, I think, to minimize miners would be like to spread them out like this. I don't know if the goal is really to minimize miners. It's not necessarily, but I think just doing them as tight as possible is also not the best, I say, without any reason for why that is. Okay, for now let's start with that. If you're doing this seriously, you would find out like how many miners do you need to full load a belt, because then you would kind of make the smarter decisions about when to join stuff. I am just winging it because I think it's probably a higher number than what I have here, so let's assume it is, and if not, then also fine. Because we are not overproducing it as crazily, we're just kind of making it more or less good. Huh. Maybe we want to get the output up here. Because we're probably putting the smelters more towards the north here, not to the train station. For sure, yeah. Then the input for the smelters will be roughly here. We'll put the smelters here in the forest, and then that'll be great. Oh my god, what a machine, huh? Look at this beast. Look at this beast. So what's the best way? Putting the output on the outside or the input on the inside? So input or output on the inside. I'm feeling, I'm not sure like there's any rationality for it. I'm feeling output on the inside is better, because the insert kind of like on both sides when you're putting them like this. So I feel like we need to route things in that way, which is fine. I just want to also get the output flowing in this direction, because then we can expand in one direction without having to reroute the output constantly. So if then the output goes here like that, then that'll go here to the train. And then the input into these two will be right here. That's not right. Yeah, that way. And then throwing down a splitter. And then of course more like that. In the meantime, we already produced a few more of these beasts that we can throw down. And then that'll be fine. We can just grow it both in this direction on the left side. Basically, there's a lot of space, so this is perfect. Okay. Okay, it's time to be serious about the power. And we do have a little bit of a small issue that we don't have a huge amount of power bolts crafted currently, so maybe we can be a little bit economical in how many of them we use. Because yeah, that produces, that's really good, very good, and that is not good. That needs to be flowing together. Very nice, neatly packed, fully packed belt. Of course we could just route 2 belts up here basically, because we have 2 belts input, so why not give it 2 belts input here in the splitter. Yes. Okay, we're cooking with something, with them assembling fire. And we also need to produce quite a lot of electricity poles when we're done with the crafting of the other stuff. Looks like this tree fell down. Let's just remove that. It's a little bit awkwardly looking otherwise. And in the meantime, while we're waiting for stuff to be done crafted, let's focus on something that we can already do, which is this. Although I would like to... Oh, actually, hey, we're not doing, we're not producing raw stuff here. We're producing cables. We're Cable Town after all. Remember? We're the Cable Town. Yes. So Cable Town needs these machines. Let's remove from the crafting a little bit some stuff so that we get quicker to these machines. Yeah, we're crafting a lot of stuff manually, unfortunately. But nonetheless, the loading mechanism, no matter, will be the samey. And it will be also, we need like more of that. Okay, so yeah, it will be like this. 3 here, 3 there, 3 here and there, and there. Then we will do splitters here in a second. So we are going to route things pretty much here. Do we want to do the underground kind of thing? We don't need to, basically, because we only have 1 input, so we can just grab from the top and then put out in the bottom. I think that's fine-ish. I don't think we have an advantage to do it any other way. At least I don't think so. Yeah, actually it's only this underground thing is only advantageous if you want to do more than 2 inputs, or maybe more than 1. So, cables. Never handcrafted cables. Where the hell would they be? Here. Alright. Good. Throwing down the cables, throwing down the copper, throwing out the cables. And that would be fine to route into here. Okay, we're throwing out a few things because our inventory is full. That's okay. We'll just kind of stuff afterwards. Too much stuff I have queued up, and then I have too many resources in the queue. That's okay. This stuff gets crafted fairly quickly. I mainly want the splitters for reasons that are obvious, I think, because we want to build this stuff up. So then here we have our usual layout, which I think is a fine layout. Kind of goes like that. Okay, let's quickly talk about power here. So, I guess it will be like this. And then here, kind of similar. Okay, come on. A few electricity poles, then we can progress here. Yeah, we'll just put... Yeah, I guess it's kind of that way, must be. And then we'll just get that down here. And that connects all of this up. And how fast are they? They are pretty good. They are pretty good. Power consumption is very low because we're not even researching, so we're not using any science. It's completely queuing up, which is good. So our expectation is that we're gonna go crazy here, right? That is the idea. That we're going completely crazy town here. How dare you stand in the way? Yeah, the bells are filled in a very one-way kind of thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Right, that seems pretty good. Then we'll just put a splitter here, which is not quite correct, is it? Ah, you're in the way, my friend. Yeah, you're in the way. Just get out of the way. It will not be very symmetrical, but so be it. Or we could put that here. That's at least a little bit better. Okay. Okay. So you guys just need power so that the things can fill up. And that is perfect. So need a few more fast inserters that are coming up in the queue soon. Let's already start loading. Alright, almost. And there we go. That should be good. So, do we have enough production here to sustain things? There's also nobody around here. It's very nice, actually, very idyllic. So the miners are basically way under capacity because the smelters are fully backed up. Things are very much moving. We have enough production to sustain that little bit of production here that we have. The output belt here is basically full. Yeah, basically the output belt down here is full. So this seems like we have made all of the right decisions here. Everything works out really well. So I think the next thing is that we bring that stuff down. For that we will go to the cable delivery with our new train here. Rushing through the night. The forests. Very cool. And here we are at our destination, where the train is waiting to be unloaded. Of course, we do not have the facility for that yet, but we will in just a few moments, so give us time. So firstly, about loading that train with also some coal, and then also we want to make a honest attempt here to unload it. So, a few more boxes, and then this will be like that, like this, like that. These ones will load the coal when it's arrived. So we will just grab the coal from down here without too much of a hassle, get it onto here. Then here we will do the belts that are receiving the output. Oh, this will be nice when there's robots, right? Okay, the train has even been fully unloaded. Very nice. Merge. Then here, merge. And did that. And while we're at it, we can probably craft one more of those. That is like this. And then here we will route the coal down there. Oh, that's incorrect somehow. Like, this is interesting. This one feeds in here and this one also, I guess. Alright. That is a big problem. No. That we don't want. Oh, as if that's what I wanted. No. Yay. Okay, again, we can do that manually. Like, I forgot that we can do manual placement. It's like I'm used to the convenience function, but of course we can do manual placement. So we shall do that. And can you take out whatever is in there? That'll be used for crafting later. Right, output of those. and it will be here. And we can quickly get ourselves some transport belts. Oh, can you see this? This will be beautiful, beautiful. Just a few more things to do. Yes, that was right. Then that. Okay, we can also check already on our train, the cable down train. You can see it's already loading. And yeah, the production here will find its end. We will no longer produce cables here. The cable production has been offloaded into a separate town. And I know it will initially be a little bit not sustained yet, but I am very confident that it will be sufficient in just a bit of time. So we will get rid of this stuff here. This little bit of nonsense. I guess this also will stay for now. And we will move the line here. And instead, they will get a... Well, this is kind of probably not needed that we have a splitter here. I'm not sure, because we are not really going to put the belts like that, I think, for now. Let's just have like a fully loaded belt of... I mean, this is way more than we had before anyway. Of course, we have it like short-lived. But nonetheless, we could, of course, if we wanted to, and I think I might want to, just upgrade this line from here when they actually get together into... Well, we can do 2 lines, maybe. We don't need to go red. Don't know. Is 1 red equivalent to 2 yellow lines? Is that how it is? It might be. We can figure that out. So belt speed, yeah, it's exactly double. So two of those could be merged into one of the other. So now we're kind of at the end of our resources that we have here, unfortunately. So this will run out in a bit, but it was fun while it lasted, of course. And also this side is at least backed up, because these here are not producing, because what? Ah, because you're backed up here. All right. Beautiful. Just what I needed. Like, I wanted to always have like a huge supply of like these red ones. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So how's the train looking here? Cable car train? It's half full only. But it will eventually come here. Then it will deliver us cables. It's not ideal yet. Not sure. Is the production sustaining us? Will it sustain us, this production up there? I don't know. I don't know. Of course, for now it's fine. We can also zoom in here, I think, because of the radar stations, which is beautiful. I think for now it's kind of okay. The belt is more or less tightly packed. So we can definitely increase the production here quite a bit. But for now I think it's an okay attempt. So Cable Town is a go. And I think it will be, just the train is pretty big. It will be more or less okay to sustain ourselves, especially since now we're currently kind of not producing in any science. So just on the off chance, I know it's not super likely, but on the off chance that we have any extras here of those red ones, I want to keep the production running and put them in a box because I know that I will need a lot of them. So yeah, just get them and put them in a box. So the production keeps running. Very nice. Maybe if the production is really halted, we can use a fast inserter here to grab them out of here, so the belt gets beat out a little bit easier. And yeah, that is what I needed. Oh my god, yes, 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 look at that. This is a freaking beauty. And also, the train should get fueled up, right? Yep, it did. Okay, oh my god, these need to be restricted. It's way too much otherwise. Also, why is this not being filled up? There's one tile you're missing. So let's figure that out so that it doesn't stop on the way back home. And yeah, like right now we're not having even close to enough yet. Still 500 in there, that's fine. Let's go. I just want to quickly go up there and we're gonna quickly increase the production slightly. But it didn't take much needed ingredients, I guess. Maybe assembly machines are the main thing that I need, actually. Because I think we do still produce enough copper. Do we, actually? Now that I'm looking at the belt, it looks like the copper is actually the bottleneck, isn't it? It does look like that. Alright, so a little bit ill-prepared on that. That's on me. Yeah, they run continuously. Very nice. And definitely we could use more of them. Okay. Yep, then maybe that'll be a project for next time. Thank you for watching and see you then. Bye bye.